Hello, Mr. Barry's geometry class. I'm taking a look at this Titanic probability, and we're remembering this formula right here from last week for conditional probability. And I'm going to go through every other one with you, and then you could fill in at the end some of the information that you find out from the problems that I'm doing with you. So we have the question, was survival on the Titanic influenced by ticket class of passenger? So you could take a look at these, and you have the class and the survival being the two variables displayed in the contingency table. So survival and class is what you're going to put there. And we are to write out the conditional probability rule in context and use the contingency table above to determine the probability. So we have the first part of this formula, or this looks better to you than my handwriting. The probability that B given A happens, okay? So the way that we do that, I label my B and my A so that I know that at the top I want, the A and B together divided by just the A. So my B and my A here are first and dead divided by first class, okay? So the numbers, you have first and dead, so first and dead, 122. And then just first is 325, so 122 over 325. So you had a 0.37.5 or 37.5%. My point is right there. I moved it 2 places to the right to make it into a decimal. Okay, taking a look at number 5, probability of B happening given that A happens. Second and dead, so we go to second and dead 167 and just comparing it to 285 second only. So that becomes 0.586 or 58.6%. And then dead and third. I'm sorry, I picked all the dead ones. You got to do all the alive ones, so that's a little bit more positive for you, I guess. So third and dead, so third and dead, 528, and total of third is 706. So I have 528 over 706, or 0.748, or 74.8%. Just by looking at this data, third class, there's many more deaths. Third class, higher percentage of deaths. Third class as opposed to second, and even as opposed to first class. First class had the least amount of deaths. So just looking at the deaths that we did on those odd ones. And then we have crew is an even higher percentage. So higher percentage of the crew was 76%, because we have crew and dead is 673, and just the crew alone is 885, and that would be 0.76 or 76%. Okay, then we just look for the totals, and so alive out of the total number that were on the ship, 2,201. So 7 and 11 over 2,201 is 0.323 or 32.3%. Second, you do first. Second was 285 over the 2,201, or 12.9%. You do the third, and crew, hopefully you're pausing this as I'm going through this. Crew total was 885 over the total number of people in all, 2,201, or 40.2%. Now this data you could take and put in these spots. You're just changing. You're just changing these to decimals. And one thing you could do, see how they got the first one done for us, alive out of the total. So you would do 203, and you would 203 out of the 2201. Let me see what that gets us. 203 out of the 2201. No, we don't want that. We don't want that kind of graphic. So you're gonna take that information that you got from these tables, from put these in the table, in other words. So just follow the directions, I guess. Fill in the table of with the probabilities determined above. So all of these that you've done, you could put in the data in your table. And then you're going to finally be able to answer the question, was survival on the Titanic influenced by ticket class of passenger, and explain your statistical evidence, by the percentages. Okay? Hopefully this was helpful to you. If you need more, email me, or we can get together on a Zoom or whatever. And good luck with this.